Hello everyone, I welcome you again to this video and also to my channel. I hope all of you are well and doing fine. Today I am going to talk about a drama, a play, and the play is Sophocles' Oedipus at Colonus. This play is the third in the trilogy. And the other plays, the first two plays are Oedipus Rex and Antigone. This play, as critics and scholars say, was written in 405 or 404 BC, but performed much later. It was performed in 401 BC, and in 401 BC, Sophocles was already dead. So this play was performed after his death. But though this play is the third in the trilogy, if you view the incidents that happen in this play or the incidents described, and try to arrange chronologically the incidents of this trilogy, you will clearly see that this play comes in the middle of the other two plays. I mean, the first play of this trilogy, if I arrange this chronologically, must be Oedipus Rex. The second play will be Oedipus and Colonus. I mean, this play I'm going to talk about. The third play will be Antigone. So I talked about date and performance of chronology. So let me now tell you that this play, in a way, is a praise of Athens in its prime time, in its glory. Uh, in this play, when Oedipus unknowingly arrives at the outskirts of the city of Colonus or near some village, uh, the chorus appears, and the chorus in their songs praises the glory, the beauty, the serene nature of Athens, the natural beauty, and the noble, the nobleness of, the people, the good people. They praise the good people, the citizens, their well behaved nature, and also the nature of the place. So this play, in a way, is a praise or paean to the city. And why a paean? And when this play was being written by Sophocles, Athens was Athens was falling, and Sophocles somehow saw its fall beforehand. So in a way, uh, this play praises Athens, sings Athens, and preserves in this play the beauty of Athens that is going to be destroyed and going to be decayed in some near future. And importantly, a reader who has read Sophocles' other two plays, Antigone and Oedipus Rex, you will clearly see that this play lacks action. I mean, the whole of the play is based on mere dialogues. Mostly, this play consists of dialogues, just like Hamlet. But even in Hamlet, there are some action. But in this play, there are almost no actions. There are only dialogues. Oedipus, the play opens with Oedipus entering the stage blind in old. Yeah, he is old and in some tattered clothes with his daughter Antigone, who is leading him. So, uh, so this play lacks action, and when Oedipus appears on the stage, and it is through dialogues we realize that they have appeared at the outskirts of the city Colonus, but he only sits there, and the things happens, but those things are not actions. If we compare this play with Oedipus Rex or with Antigone, some people even compared Oedipus at Colonus with King Lear, because even in King Lear we see King Lear becomes old. At the end was mad, was in tattered clothes, in rags, and believing only Cordelia, his daughter, and cursing his other two daughters. Similarly, in Oedipus, we see that uh, Oedipus is, I mean, he praises his two daughters, Antigone and Ismene, and cursing his other two sons, who neglected him, who refused to shelter him, and even drove him out of his motherland, out of his kingdom. So, in many ways, this play, Oedipus at Colonus, is similar to King Lear, but in many ways, this play is not King Lear. Even in King Lear, there are much more action than in this play. And the other difference is that it is only towards the end. I mean, the later part of King Lear, we see King Lear realizes his mistake and believing Cordelia and cursing his two other daughters and going mad. But in this play opens with Oedipus in that condition. Oedipus was blind, in rags. I mean, uh, his attitude towards life, his thinking, his behavior changed. So when King Lear ends there, Oedipus begins at that point. That's why this play is not similar. I mean, not in any way similar with King Lear. Importantly and notably, in this play we hear the voice of God, or or oracle, in a way. In the previous two plays, Oedipus Rex or Antigone, we only hear the messenger giving messages about the oracles, the prophecies, or we audience only hear the oracles or prophecies through other characters' voices. But in this play, the the voice of the god at the end, though at the end of this play is hard, very much clear to the audience who are sitting there when this play was performed. Even it is written in the written form of this play, so the voice is not common or present in the other two plays uh, of this play. So let me now comment on the setting of this play. The setting is also unique in this play, because the other two plays, if I talk about Oedipus Rex, the setting is before. I mean, the ground in front, the front ground of the palace of Oedipus in Thebes, and in Antigone, though Antigone is different, because the settings in Antigone changes. Sometimes it is a room, a court, and sometimes it is outside the court of the uh, king's residence. But in this play, in Oedipus at Colonus, we see the setting is the outskirts of the city Colonus, or the setting is the grove of of a deity, a god. So even setting wise, this play is quite unique. But as I was saying, this play lacks any action, any vital action. This play consists only in dialogues, based on only in dialogues. That's why this play appears like a continuation of the previous play, Oedipus Rex, where we see at the ending Oedipus blinds himself and leaves the town Thebes, and we see here Oedipus appears in the stage blind, more old, more meek, gentle, and kind, and his behavior has changed. He is listening to other people. He is listening advices given by other people, even orders by other people are obeyed by Oedipus in this play. So in a way, this play appears to be a continuation of the previous story, and that's why it lacks action. And as I said, it appears to be the continuation of the previous story. In a way, this play continues the also, I mean, continues and prophesies the incidents that are going to happen in the next play, or in future. So that is what I feel, that this play is in a way continuation of story, the previous story. And yes, I pointed this thing in my note also. This play only joins and announces upcoming events. I mean, as I was saying, chronologically this play comes between the other two plays, so that's why this play, as also lacks action, is actually a continuation of the story, and not only joins but announces the upcoming events, and also depicts how Oedipus dies, and how Oedipus's present condition is. And as Athens was decaying gradually, Sophocles somehow understood that and wrote this play to sing even for Athens. So this play is not only about Oedipus, like the previous play, Oedipus, the Rex, even Antigone, more about the characters, more about the legends, myths, and 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 mainly about the characters. But this play, Oedipus at Colonus, as I was saying, is also about the city, the king Theseus. Uh, but importantly, uh, in this play, again and again, Oedipus's scars, his life, his sufferings are revivified. They are soared again, they are raised again, and Oedipus before the audience, who I mean the audience who appear like judge themselves, uh, I mean please and preaches again and again that it was a mere accident and not a deliberate act, that he killed his father and married his mother, and his daughters are actually our sisters because they are born from the same mother. So he is forced in this play actually by chorus, and by different incidents and happenings to reveal, to utter those incidents again and again, and these things give him chance to prove himself innocent, because those were not deliberate acts but obviously accident, as we as audience also know these things. But one question comes: is Oedipus's curse to his sons justified? To me personally, if you ask me, I think Oedipus's curse to his two sons and his refusal to go with Creon to his homeland Thebes is justified. And why that? Why that? In the previous play, Oedipus Rex, we realize that Oedipus is the audience already knows, but the other characters who appear to be, then appear to be unknown to this fact that Oedipus is the person who killed his father and married his mother. They are they are much more shocked, but they accuse Oedipus only that thing and refuses to uh, probe in further into the incident. And here, this play gives Oedipus a stage, a place, and also chances to uh, refer to his innocence again, and to say that those incidents that happened to him are actually his fate, his not own doing, that he killed his father unknowingly, he married his mother unknowingly, he did all those things unknowingly. That's why he is innocent. And And in the previous play, we see Oedipus promises to leave Thebes, and after he blinds himself, and we realize and learn that his two sons, Polynus and Eteocles, uh, did not only refuse to shelter and stop his father from going, they even neglected him. That's why his curse to his two sons is justified, and his refusal to go to his homeland, to Thebes, is equally justified. And his prophecies that Thebes is going to fall, and Athens and Thebes are going to be engaged in a deadly war, and after the war Thebes is going to be destroyed by his curse, by his prophecy, is also justified, because he was completely innocent, and a innocent man was tortured uh, by fate, but much more tortured by his sons, by his kins, because they neglected him, they refused to look after him. They came only, Creon came at Colonus to take Oedipus, because he was afraid. Afraid of what? He was afraid for a superstitions, for beliefs that if Oedipus dies at Colonus, they are going to be doomed. They are going to be cast by the gods. For this reason only, Creon came. And why Polynus came? Polynus learns Oedipus's fortune, that that whoever the party is, the Oedipus, uh, in whichever party Oedipus will be, the party will win in the war. And as Polynus was in conflict with his brother Eteocles, who was at the time was the king of Thebes, Polynus wanted Oedipus, learning his fortune, learning his prophecy, that uh, Oedipus will benefit him somehow, and only for this reason he came to Colonus to take Oedipus with him, and there are no other reasons. That's why I think personally Oedipus's curses against Thebes, against Creon, against Polynus, against Eteocles are justified, and his love for Antigone and Ismene are also justified. Antigone, a royal blood, a prince, a princess, does not only leave the the homeland, the palace, to take Oedipus with her wherever he goes. She even takes care of him. I mean, she even takes care of him. Ismene leaves the court, the king's house, to follow Oedipus, to give him news on horseback. And at that time, there were no internet, no Facebook, no WhatsApp, even no letters that can reach you. So, and though the cities were not developed like modern cities, so the journey to reach one place from another, and to find a person you do not know where he is much more. So that's why Oedipus's love towards his only two daughters is also justified to me, and his actions even not justified, that are portrayed in this play. So that's all. That's the things I wanted to talk to you. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you have anything more to add, please feel free to add, and let me inform uh, about what you think about my analysis and my reading. And if you have anything to say more, please comment and let me know. Thank you.